All right. So, like I said, we're gonna look at your math test again, and I'm gonna give you a chance to fix some of these because I know you know how to do them, and I want you to show that to me so you can get those points back. Okay. So you can do it on your whiteboard. So we do this problem: 94 times 48. I think it's an 8. Yep, times 48.
94.
And back up. 4 times 8 is
32.
Yeah.
Now what do I do?
So if you ready, so you did the 9 times 8 and you added that. There's nothing, you have the 7 up here, but there's nothing underneath it, so that's going to drop right to there. Right, then you're done with that. And then what's the next step?
Erase all that.
Yep.
4 times 4.
There you go, good job.
So then propose.
So you did this. You have your 1 up here. 4 times 9 is just 36, but what about that one? Back here, this one. Oh no, yep, that's right, you're right. It was there, sorry.
7.
Yep, there you go. And then yes, that drops in. Okay, then what do you do?
Add.
Yep. Let's see what you got. All right, I'm gonna grab your pencil here quick. I'll mark that one off. Oops, all right.
It broke.
It broke. All right, so I didn't realize it was mechanical. Okay, move to this one. 86 times 19.
Wait, add the 5.
Did you add the 5 in?
No. Wait, yeah, I did.
But then what do you do with that 7? What did you do last time? Yep, perfect. Very good. All right, one more on this page and then we're going to move down to this. So this is the 3-digit by 2-digit. So we're doing the same things, just one more step.
So 7 times 6 equals 48.
7 times 6. No, not 7 times 6.
42.
There you go. And then the 3. There you go. All right. this one down here has two parts. So first you were to multiply, which you did, and you got the right answer, okay? But then it wants you to say how you know your answer is reasonable. What does it mean if something's reasonable? What have we talked about in class?
If it's the correct answer.
If it's the correct answer is part of it, yes. And also if it makes sense. Okay, so we've talked about a few different strategies we can use that we can check to see if our answer makes sense. So what's one strategy that we talked about? Like how can we see, so once you've multiplied, how can we check to see does that answer make sense or not? Like what will help us know if it makes sense?
Can we grab this stuff?
Can you wait like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is reasonable. Like what have we done in this unit that we did to like check if our answer makes sense or not?
Estimate?
Yeah, so can you do that with this one and check to see if your answer makes sense?
Yeah.
Alright, so see what you get.
Does it stay 7?
Because it's a single digit, yep. Alright, so you got 63,000 for your estimate and 61,127 for your answer. Is your answer reasonable?
No.
Why do you say that? Like, what do we look at to see if they're reasonable? Do you remember what we checked? Okay, so if you look at the two answers that you got, what are we going to do? Like, if we compare them, what are we looking for?
The last 3 answers? Or the last 3 numbers?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, this is our rounded answer, so that's why you have zeros. But when we look at these, if it's reasonable, this number and this number should be what?
Added.
I'm not going to add them. It's a good guess, though. They should be kind of close together, right? So if your estimate and your answer are close together, then they're reasonable. It makes sense. So if you look, you're about 1,000, a little more than 1,000 away. When we're working with 10,000, does 1,000 pretty close? Yeah. So I would say that if you'd explain how your answer is reasonable, we'd want to talk about how these answers are pretty close. Your answer and your estimate are not that far away, right? All right. So we have the word problems. What I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to pick 2 of them, okay? Pick 2 that you want to work on to fix, and then we'll call it good, okay?
These 2.
The first 2? Okay. All right, I'll read it, and then we'll talk about what you think you should do. Luna saves $26 each month. She wants to have at least $300 saved in 12 months. Will Luna reach her goal? And then you have to explain either with showing your work, drawing a model, something like that, okay? So she wants $300 in 12 months, and she saves $26 each month. What do you think you're going to do to find out how much she saved?
Multiply.
Which numbers? There's 3 of them there.
26 and 12.
Because this is how much each month, right? And that's 12 months. Okay, so see what you get. So you're on the right track here, you just did the wrong numbers, right? So what did she make? How much money?
312.
She made $312 and she wanted to make how much?
300.
So did she make her goal?
Yeah.
She did, and she had a little extra. How much extra?
12.
$12. All right, one more and you're all done. A construction worker lays bricks end to end. Each brick measures 25 centimeters long. What is the length of 15 bricks? So you did 25 times 15. So you had the right idea, but that was when you were kind of doing your multiplying a little bit different. Do you want to try it again with what I've showed you? Okay, so 25 times 15. So how long are the bricks?
373 centimeters.
What number do you have here?
75.
375 centimeters, and you even got the label. Perfect. All right, you're good to go. Do you want to go back to Meteor and work on yesterday's math, or do you want to come back in here?
Come back in here.
Okay, why don't you go grab your Chromebook and stuff, and then you can work on it in here, okay?
Okay.
Grab a Jolly Rancher for your homework. Thank you.
Okay. Right now.